How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Smackdown Vs Raw 2009 Road to WrestleMania. I'm just going to skip that cutscene, but there was an issue with my recording. I had to stop my recording for a little bit, but I realised I forgot to pause it, so I've had to restart the recording. I wasn't too far in. I pretty much just jumped in, said that we finished the Batista one. You'll see that in the last episode. And John Cena was the one that the Discord poll picked, so we're doing John Cena's, and here we are. We've just done the original start cutscene of it, so we're jumping into the first match now. So, yeah. Haven't seen that name for a while. You can say what you want about him. I think he was talented. I quite liked his run in WWE. Just saying. Could just be me, but, you know, I know some other people that liked his, run in WWE. Now I've got to remember how to play this, because I was just playing GTA 3 before, so, anyway. But yeah, so, long story short, I fucked up, I'll just say it, I fucked up my, my recording, so here we are, but, long story short, John Cena Road to WrestleMania. We start off against Mr. Kennedy. Now, I actually don't really remember this one. A lot of the Smackdown vs Raw 2009 ones, I don't remember, because I did them all in, one night between me and my mate, when me and my mate, ItsJTurnbull, if you know him, you know him. Some of you do. He used to do a fair bit of streaming as well. Life's sort of stopped him from being able to do that. He works a lot now and whatnot. But me and him, years and years ago, probably around about the time I think 2010 came out. We were a little bit late to doing it, but me and him did an all-nighter, as don't think we were teenagers at that point. We did basically an all-nighter, taking turns doing the Road to WrestleManias. We did the Batista and Rey Mysterio one, co-op. And then I think, the next night, or even the same night, we went and did the, whatchamacallit, the, Smackdown vs Raw 2010 ones as well. So, yeah. So it's been quite a while since I think I've actually done half of these. But, yeah. So we're going to smash them all out, like I said. We're up to this one. 3 down and 3 to go, because there's 6 Road to WrestleManias to do in this one at least. I can't remember if it stays as 6 all round. Not what I wanted to do. Anyway, I guess we'll just try and kick him over to the corner here a bit more so we can get the pin off with this. That should do him. That's the FU. Wow. 2 FUs plus him bleeding. Yep, thought that'd be enough. But yeah, so we will be doing them all. And then later on down the track, once I've done a few other games, we will also be doing 2010 and, most importantly, because one of my personal favourites, 2011. I have thought about doing WWE 12, but the only way I can do WWE 12 is on the Wii with a Wii Pro controller with the imaging. And as a lot of you may know, the Wii game's not great. Graphics-wise, gameplay-wise, all in all, not great. So, that'll depend on, I'll probably get people's opinions on the Discord and in the YouTube comments here as to whether or not you want to see that. Tribute to the Troops. I forgot about this. Is this the one where we unlock Tony? I think it might be. I can't actually remember. And I have to skip it because of the music. But yeah, so we will be doing 09, the rest of this, then 2010, 2011, maybe WWE 12. Not too sure. I've got MVP tonight. I'm going the extra mile for swords there. I should make him tap out. Alright, easy done. Kind of. I reckon an attitude adjustment, maybe 2. I should be able to then set him up for the tap out. But yeah, I'm not sure on WWE 12 yet. I have also got the old Smackdown Shut Your Mouth, Smackdown Here Comes the Pain, stuff like that. I might do their like season modes. I wouldn't mind doing Smackdown vs Raw 2007's season mode. I remember that from when I was younger. I had quite a bit of fun on that. But in saying that, I do have quite a list of games I want to play through. So that will also sort of decide, I guess, what I do. Yeah. So really depends what games I feel like doing by the time I get up to doing them, because I have quite a collection of games I want to do for series. I was gonna say playlists, but you know, for series, there's quite a few games I do want to play through. As I've said previously, I even said it in the most recent GTA video that will come out before this video has come out. I'm hoping, not exactly hoping one of these series ends soon per se, because I'm quite liking the series I'm doing, like this and GTA 3. But I'm really keen for my Twilight Princess. And I must sound like a broken record if you've watched the playthrough, like the most recent episode of the GTA 3 playthrough. But I also said in that I've never actually finished a playthrough of Twilight Princess. Which, you know, kind of crap. I've played through almost every Legend of Zelda game fully, except not so much like the Game Boy ones. The DS ones I've played a fair bit of. 3DS ones I've played a bit of. But mainly like the normal ones. I've played through the first one. I've played a bit of Zelda 2. And then, you know, like Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword. Majora's Mask I wasn't a huge fan of. Could never grasp my head around the whole time system on that. Don't hate. It's a great game still. I'm not gonna say that it's not a great game. I just was never able to grasp my head around it, I suppose. Wrap my head around it, whatever you want to say. But yeah, when it comes to the Legend of Zelda games, I've played a fair bit of them. I've finished Ocarina of Time probably over 10 times. Same as Wind Waker. At one point I was playing through, like doing a full playthrough of Wind Waker every year. Like a tradition sort of thing. Alright, can I? Yep, sweet. But yeah, Ocarina of Time was the same. I was doing it every couple of years. Just because I guess that game was a bit harder for me to remember. It's another one I played when I was very young. I'm sort of the same with Pokemon. When it comes to Zelda and Pokemon, I like playing through them every year or two, just as nostalgia, I guess. But also trying the new Pokemon games and the new Zelda games. I haven't tried Tears of the Kingdom yet, or Echoes of Wisdom. I do plan on playing through them at some point. There's Tony. I think by tapping out MVP we unlock Tony. Not fully sure though. No, we unlocked the Tribute to the Troops arena. I think we unlock Tony later on. There you go. But still, Tribute to the Troops arena. That's another thing. I love the new wrestling games, don't get me wrong. They look great, they play great, they're smooth as fuck. But the unlockables being hidden behind either buying the booster thing that gives you everything, or playing the game a heap and buying the things in the store in comparison to having a mode like this. You know, I know we've still got Showcase and we've still got My Rise, and you know, you still unlock things through them. But I think having everything be unlocked by doing certain things throughout the game was my favourite part about it. And so, you know, being able to go through these older games and, you know, do the road to WrestleMania for you guys and try and do all the optional goals while I'm at it, which reminds me I still need to go through CM Punk's one again at some point, because that's another one I've got to try and do. John Cena versus William Regal. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is my favourite part about these older games is all these little optional goals while playing through it to try and smash through it. What happened there? That said Raw General. Oh, I think William Regal was the general manager in this Road to WrestleMania. For most of it or some of it or something. I'm pretty sure he works against you and you gotta like overcome the odds like John Cena does. Speaking of John Cena, Do we think he's gonna beat Cody at Mania or nah? That is the real question. I reckon heel Cena beating Cody would be like the perfect way for Cody to lose it, in my opinion. But, you know, get into some real WWE talk instead of talking about all these older games and back in the day. But yeah. So anyway, back on the topic of like games I want to play through. I've got a whole list written down. I already have written down though that like the next one I'm playing through is gonna be Twilight Princess HD, obviously. And then from then on, from that on, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, like what order I'm gonna do it in or anything. It's just a matter of me figuring out that, or my original plan. Now I actually have it in my notes for my list of games to play in order, like order for series that I want to do. After Twilight Princess HD, it's literally maybe a wheel spin. So I was thinking I might chuck like 10 different games in and do a wheel spin. Like pick from 10 different games that I want to do at some point, whether it be after one of these or later, or after whichever one between this and GTA 3 I finished first. Obviously Twilight Princess is next, and then whatever one finishes after I've started Twilight Princess will be going to something else. So obviously with that, it'll be a case of whether I can decide what to play, or if I decide to just pretty much, I guess, say stuff it and just do a wheel spin. If I decide between a few games, can't decide, I'll probably do another Discord poll. But if I just say bow it and chuck 10 games or 5 games even into a wheel spin, I'll just do that. Let's tap out William Regal just because I can. If I can. Actually, I can. Pretty sure he has lockpick, but you can't lockpick a finisher. I'm just smashing through these matches. I kind of feel bad because like I am playing on normal difficulty, so I could make it harder, give you guys more content, but at the same time the series, I know it's not taking an extreme amount of time, but the series does take a little while because it's roughly 3 to 4 episodes per Road to WrestleMania, and there's 6 of them I'm doing, so we're looking at like roughly 18, maybe 20 episodes in total. Like I said, this is episode 10, and we're just starting John Cena's. So we've still got to finish John Cena's, which will be probably 2 episodes after this, maybe 3. And then we got to do The Undertaker's and Chris Jericho's. Which I'm probably going to do Chris Jericho's after that, because there was 1 vote compared to Cena's 2, whereas Undertaker had none. So I'm probably going to leave The Undertaker's Road to WrestleMania till last. But then, once we finish that, we'll be all sweet to move on. If you guys are enjoying the wrestling content, I hope you guys are enjoying the wrestling game content, and if you are enjoying it, I will be doing, like I said, I will be doing more. Angry Umanga. Anyway, the old Umanga. But yeah, I will be doing more wrestling after I finish this series. It's just at some point. I can't remember what that means. But yeah, I plan on doing Arts Tag Team with Regal and Umaga. Okay. I miss Umaga. R.I.P. It's been many of years, but still miss him. Dude was talented, even though he didn't really do like any talking, but he had his manager, Armando, I think his name was. But Umaga himself was a beast. Jacob Fatu is great, don't get me wrong. They show his beast side. But Umaga was just constant. There's no slowing down with him. Which I see that's sort of what they're trying to do with Fatu. And Regal's probably out. Yep. Bap. But yeah, anyway. Had a bit of silence there after that. I don't know why. I just couldn't think of what to say. Running off about 3 hours sleep. Kidding. No sleep because it's late. I really should be asleep. But yeah, so anyway, I do hope you've all been enjoying the series. I've been enjoying playing through it, even though I've sort of been speedrunning it, I guess, because I've only been playing normal difficulty, finishing the matches as soon as I can, sort of thing. It's just more or less being able to play the games. I feel bad for skipping cutscenes, but almost every cutscene has the wrestlers or like just Raw's theme song or whatever, and I can't do that. I don't want to get copyright, you know? Old 09, like 08, almost 09 Jeff Hardy though. Umaga's going to cause this to be harder than it should be. Or is he? If I can hit Regal with the FU here. Oh, Jeff Hardy actually knocked him down too. Go for the pin, quick. Get him, Hardy. Sick. Sweet. Jeff Hardy, AI, actually did his job. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, so you'll know what I mean by that. If you've either played the game or you'll probably have seen in past episodes of the series that sometimes the AI is not very great. Yeah. I need to quickly... I'll make sure there's no cutscene or anything. It's just a save here. Alright, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to quickly pause the recording, and I'll be back soon. So, just give me, like, 5 seconds for you guys. Alright, I will be back. Alright, so I'm back, and, my chair does not like working with me. If you can't tell. My green screen also doesn't really work with me. Anyway, we did miss a cutscene, but I missed that cutscene too. But I think it was just a normal walking around cutscene, walking around backstage sort of thing. Something doesn't... I'm not sitting in my seat properly, it feels weird. But yeah, we have a match against Umaga. Whatever that was. More of the whole working thing. Workers doing their thing. And this is also the Royal Rumble arena where John Cena returned in real life. That was wild. Man's had like the full like scarring here from having to get surgery and came back 4 months later. Gotta admire John Cena's dedication. Especially after all this time too. He's been in all these movies. He's basically an actor now, and he still comes back to WWE and tries his hardest. It's nuts. Hate me if you want for, dick riding him if you will. But Cena's got the talent and the dedication. Whether you like him or not, you can't deny that. I still think it was dumb, personally, that he came back so soon, but it's Cena, plus, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm trying to think. Pretty sure he did, he won the Rumble and then proceeded to win at Mania, I'm pretty sure. I can't actually fully remember back then, but yeah. Just the dedication of coming back from an injury like that with surgery and everything after 4 months when he was expected to be out for like 6 to 12 or something like that, 6 to 8 or something. It was insane. Especially for me, because I was like 9 when it happened. Not even. I think I was, 2008, early 2008. Yeah, I would have been literally like 8. 8 going on 9. So for me, seeing that as a kid, I was like, holy shit. What's he doing back already? It was a big pop though. It's still labelled one of the best Royal Rumble returns. Now, being Umaga, I highly doubt 2 will finish him, but yeah, didn't think so. But yeah, one of them moments that not many people will forget. And also, we had Ozstar, which is like Foxtel, but it was like country towns over here. before Foxtel ended up like fully buying it all out and it became Foxtel everywhere. But yeah. Uh-oh. Anyway, pretty sure Royal Rumble was one that we paid. It was like $10 or whatever for. I've seen that happening. Let me guess, I'm going to fight them all off and that's going to go to a cutscene and they'll be beating me down. Just because that's how this game works. Can I? Yep. Hit Regal with an attitude adjustment, why not? Sorry, FU. It was an FU back then. See, they're all just standing up, I'm beating them down, but it'll all be for nothing. Makes no sense to me why they didn't just show the DQ and then go straight to cutscene of you getting beaten up. Instead of you being able to fight them off. And having it be for nothing anyway. MVP, what are you doing? My dog's going off. See? I called that. I fight them off and they're just... Oh, it actually... I haven't actually tested out the PS3 controller one. But I didn't know it actually shows the L3 and R3 clicks. It's kind of cool. But yeah, anyway. I just realised though, that's the Royal Rumble. So really I should be like... ending this episode, because I normally do like an episode from the start to Rumble and then after Rumble to No Way Out and then after No Way Out to WrestleMania, but we're only at 22 minutes, so we should maybe... I might stop skipping the cutscenes, apart from like the ones with the music I'll skip, other cutscenes I'll leave, but yeah, because I feel like this episode's gone way too quick. Didn't want to skip it, but music, and I don't want copyright. I may have to go and yell at my dog though. Yes, we get it. No, don't quit. I might do like 1 or 2 more matches. If we can turn it into a 2-part version, like 2-part series, and I might just do that. But I'm not really planning to, but I've already said I don't want videos to go less than half an hour, and yeah, strangely this one's going very fast. I thought the John Cena one might have had more in it, but I think what happened was when we did the Tribute to the Troops one, it counted as one of the Raws, so it just like skipped that Raw. Which makes sense, I suppose. It does make it so we have like the same amount of matches in each Red WrestleMania. And so we started the episode against Kennedy, and we could be finishing the episode against Kennedy. Perhaps. Oh shit. I was meant to reverse that. Alright, fair enough. What was that camera though? Well, I don't know why the camera twisted with him just then. That was different. Bop, bop, bop. Uh oh. This guy hit him with an AA. Yeah, see, look. We're only at like 24, not even 25 minutes yet. And I'm already doing the match after Rumble. Whereas in all 3 of the other series, we've like finished the Rumble match and I've done the outro and it's been like almost 40 minutes. Better than Utopia. That's right, I forgot about that. Hit him with another AA, that should get the win. Half tempted to just make a goal for myself to tap everyone out. Make it a little bit harder. Maybe I should have put this one on hard difficulty. I don't know why it's going so quick. I'm doing pretty much the same thing I would normally. Anyway, yeah. I'm very tired. So I apologise if I'm like... I skipped another cutscene. I apologise if I'm like very laid back and not speaking very like energetic and not sitting forward like this and shit. Just, yeah. Very much so on the tired side, ready for bed. Just trying to get this video recorded, get it out there. Not burp into the microphone would be a good start. Between 26 and 27 minutes, because again, for some reason, OBS doesn't show me the full time anymore. It's got everything like shrunken down, which is really annoying. Is there a way for me to fix that? Apparently not. Surely there is. Probably is somewhere. I'll suss it out later when I'm not recording. But yeah, I don't know why it does it. It's got the same for the live too. If I do a live stream, it only shows hours and minutes. The whole two, like, you know, the 2 digits for seconds disappears. It's hidden behind like the other shit. Still got the same song. I'm just gonna let it happen. Fuck it. Actually, now I think of it, because I've already started the week, there will probably still be a match. That's not meant to be on there. Right, that was weird. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. Is this actually like a handicap match? Oh boy, okay. Maybe I should have done this match, you know, next, to start the next, episode. I might even do that yet. Is like DQ off at least? Yes, alright, cool. That makes it easier. You thought? Hell yeah, I'm looking for a weapon. I might quickly smash this out. Like I said, like, next part, I'm still going to try and maybe stretch it out to 3 parts. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to try and, like, watch the cutscenes. Even if maybe I risk it for an episode and see if I can get away with it without copyright dicking me. Just watch the cutscenes, try and stretch the videos out so that I can still get 3 parts. Because the rate this is going, I'm pretty much halfway through Cena's Road to WrestleMania and I'm only on the first part. So, yeah. I don't really want to be doing that. You dodged me. Fuck you. Did that say KO was on, by the way? No, KO's off. I guess I just have to pin one of them. Like, pin? Pin's off. What is this then? Do I just beat him up? I guess I just beat him up. Pins off. Submissions off. Fucking. Is the whole point of this just for me to beat him up? I don't understand. Give up, KO, fucking pin over the top rope. Everything's off. It's just I don't understand. It says handicap, but something tells me it's not actually a handicap match, and it's just me fighting them. There we go. That was weird. Might be okay that I did it this episode. Oh.
John Cena didn't back down an inch from MVP. I can't say that I agree with that strategy, JR. Cena could hold his own against one Utopian, but I think the three of them combined is too much for even him. When has Cena ever cared about the odds being? He's as fearless as they come.
Valid. He's pretty fearless. Real life ending games. But yeah, see, normally we'd get to Royal Rumble and it'd be almost the 30 minutes, so I'd be like, yep, see you all next time, boom. This one, we've just hit 30 minutes now, and we're halfway through his WrestleMania already. So this could very well be a two-part series, like two-part version of the series. The John Cena one could be a two-part series, I should say. Because I've just put them all into the one series. It's just going to be the one big series. It's just going to be sub-chapters, I guess. Sub-parts, something, I don't know. Sub-series? Is that even a word? Saying thing? I don't know. Skip that cutscene because I'm trying to end. That was probably a very important cutscene, but I already skipped it, so... Alright, well... I'm just going to do another quick save, and while that's saving, I'll do the outro. So, thank you all for jumping in and watching the video. Thank you all for supporting the series. The series has actually been doing quite well, if I do say so. Like, you know, not well compared to some other videos, and not exactly other videos, other YouTubers, I should say. For me, the video's been doing pretty well. The latest Smackdown Vs Raw one actually got quite a few views. I think that almost hit 100, which is the highest out of all of these episodes I've been doing between Smackdown Vs Raw and GTA. I'm sure, you know, the more I upload, the longer I stay consistent with them, every 3 days sort of thing, I should be okay. But, you know, like I've said before, I'm not here for the views or the likes or trying to get money from YouTube. Purely doing these videos for, I guess, myself to have a reason to play through a lot of games, because normally I'll just play 2 or 3 different games, get a bit bored, not really feel like gaming. By doing these series, it's getting me into playing older games I've played before in the past when I was younger, games I haven't fully played, games I haven't played at all. You know, I'm just jumping in, having a good time, recording it, giving you guys something to watch on YouTube, or support me if you want to, as well as having a good time. So I do appreciate all the support from everybody. I appreciate being able to play these games. And I do hope to see you all in the next episode. And like I said, I'm hoping you're all enjoying the series and the GTA series. If anyone that's watching, no, if any of you are watching both, awesome. If you're only watching this, you know, I do feel bad if you're only watching this one, because it is one video every like 6 days. But, you know, if you're only watching the one series and you're still enjoying it, awesome. If you haven't been enjoying the videos, feel free to like them. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You get a notification. If you set up notifications, I upload a video every 3 days. Plus I do shorts here and there. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy the video. Hope you're enjoying everything else, all the content. Link to the Discord will be in my description. Discord, you know, if you have any questions about anything to do with my streaming and my recording and shit, just let me know in the Discord. I check it every day. I have got my Discord notifications turned off on my phone because it goes nuts, but I check it every day, multiple times a day. So if you have any questions, chuck me a message in there, or chuck a message into the group chat. If I don't answer you, someone else might, if they know the answer. And I'll see you all next time.